Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. I definitely have one of the more interesting articles talking about silver's role in a healthy future after COVID-19 and how silver could actually combat this virus. Interesting stuff. Silver has been used for centuries as medicine. There's colloidal silver, there's silver nanoparticles. It helps kill bacteria, it purifies water. So silver, scientists are trying to discover how silver can help with the vaccine. So the article starts off to say, silver has been used for centuries in medicine to prevent infection, reduce inflammation, and kill bacteria. Can it help fight against COVID-19? As we emerge into a post-COVID-19 world, questions will be raised around health and safety and how we can better combat the outbreak and spread of future pandemics. Whether that means continuing to wear masks in public or carrying your own cutlery and sanitizer remains to be seen. However, it is becoming more and more clear that some metals may play an important role in protecting our health in the future. Copper and zinc are known for their antiviral properties, but silver also offers antimicrobial resistance. Here's a look at the white metals past, present, and future in the medical space. Silver's long and robust history in medicine. Silver has been used for centuries in medicine to prevent infection, reduce inflammation, and kill bacteria. Measured amounts of the metal are commonly used in bandages, the lining of catheters, and other medical supplies to prevent growth of bacteria. According to a 2018 report published in the special silver-based antimicrobials edition of the peer-reviewed journal Antibiotics, there are 3 established ways silver acts on microbes. Firstly, a silver cation, a positively charged ion, can punch holes in bacteria cell walls by reacting into outer mesh-like layer of bacteria. Second, the interaction involves silver ions entering the bacteria and preventing cellular respiration. Lastly, silver can interrupt DNA in its replication cycle inside a cell. This process is described in a recent article from the University of Arkansas. The researchers observed that silver ions were causing paired strands of DNA in the bacteria to separate and then binding between the protein and the DNA to weaken. Over the last 13 years, more than 17 products and techniques have been patented utilizing the white metal as an antimicrobial agent. Its wide array of uses include wound dressing, dental materials, specialized coatings for medical instruments, bone implants, and even antimicrobial building finish. While the study of silver's antibacterial property has been a popular topic in medical journals, the rapid onslaught and spread of COVID-19 has brought the versatile metal front and center along with other metals in the fight to combat the coronavirus now and into the future. So every time I read stuff like this, it just blows my mind on how many things silver really is used for, right? Like, we're investing into the most essential thing in the world. Like, yeah, Bitcoin's cool, but it's digital. It doesn't do anything. Like, yeah, stock markets can be cool, but we're investing into something that kills bacteria. It purifies water. It's been used as money for thousands of years. It cannot be created nor destroyed. It's amazing. So can silver help fight against COVID-19? Silver's ability to help society fight COVID-19 is a particular interest as cities and countries around the globe prepare to ease lockdown and travel restrictions. The latest monthly update from the Silver Institute highlights some of the ways researchers are using the precious metal in the fight against coronavirus. For example, AG Plus Diagnostics, a UK-based company, is developing a point-of-care diagnostic tool that utilizes a chemical reaction produced by silver nanoparticles to measure and assess targeted molecules. We are in the process of developing various formats of the test to support a range of testing. So she also noted, first, we are working on an assay to detect COVID-19 antigen directly. A second, a serological assay that will detect COVID-19 antibodies. And then I don't even know what that word is. Immunoglobulin is the first antibody that makes when it fights a new infection. Most common antibody, it takes longer to form after the infection. So there's also a growing number of regular and reusable face masks that include silver ions in the fabric. The ions don't kill the virus, but they do kill the bacteria and eliminate odor, important factors for first responders and those who have done masks for long periods throughout the day. Watch silver's medical and tech applications. So whether it is a silver ion infused face mask or diagnostic tool to help establish who has COVID-19 antibodies, silver will be a crucial metal in our immediate medical future. So that just means demand's going to rise even higher. And as awareness about the precious metal's antibacterial property becomes more mainstream, silver could experience demand growth in other ways as well, like I just mentioned. Demand for silver flatware and houseware might make a resurgence as people look for ways to safeguard their homes from the spread for not only the virus but also harmful bacteria. The antimicrobial applications of silver started in ancient times in domestic products like silver plates and pitchers, and with that in mind, there continue to be domestic applications for silver, in particular for surface treatments. Silverware demand fell by 9% in 2019, coming in at 59 million ounces, but that was still second highest yearly demand in the last decade. While that is promising, demand related to COVID-19 is unlikely to have immediate impact. The latest World Silver Survey, released in April by the Silver Institute, indicates that silver demand for the flatware is expected to slip in 2020. We forecast silverware demand fall to 9%, largely due to negative impact of COVID-19, which will weigh on an already slowing economy. While the first half of the year is likely to witness a sharp fall in demand, we forecast a marginal recovery in the second half driven by a festive and wedding-related buying. But the sector could ramp up if consumers add sterling silver to their daily kitchen routines. In addition to its antimicrobial potential, silver is being touted as a metal that can make a wearable technology possible. Silver textiles could be used for complicated tasks of monitoring patients' vital signs or even making materials to emit light or be highly reflective. The currency's metal is also poised in a role in a mass rollout of 5G technology due to its inclusion in a wide array of electronic goods and applications. In fact, 5G space may in fact be the largest growing demand sector tied to silver. So even more demand coming in from 5G technology. It is estimated that electronic applications will call for 16 million ounces of silver by 2025, with that amounting to 23 million ounces by 2030. Experts weigh in on silver supply and demand impact. So in 2019, 836.5 million ounces of silver were mined globally, while demand topped 991 million ounces, evidencing supply constraints that may become more pressuring in the future. While silver experts don't see medical applications in silverware affecting demand greatly in the near term, they do agree that both spaces are worth watching in the post-COVID-19 world. I wouldn't say one is more promising than the other, but electronics would have the bigger impact primarily because of significantly large uses for silver in the sector. So demand should be expected to rise meaningfully over the medium to long term of electronic sector as the use of electronics continues to proliferate. 5G is a new phase in connectivity that will bring with demand new devices, which also will need silver. Biocides are also a growing sector. Demand is expected to continue rising in the future. While we see an increase in demand from those sectors in the future, in the short term we expect the demand will be weighed down by the pandemic, both as a result of disruptions to supply chains and from the reduction in demand from final consumers. So very, very interesting stuff. Silver is just the most amazing thing in the world, right? If you invest in the silver, if you have the physical silver, you have something so precious, even more precious than gold. They're not talking about gold killing the coronavirus. They're not talking about gold that can purify water. They're talking about silver here. Silver. Silver is definitely a big player in the game. And I think more over time, people are going to realize, especially when 5G comes. I feel like when 5G finally hits and we're connected on a level we've never been connected before, I think people are going to start to realize how beneficial silver really is. And that's the bottom line, right? So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this article. This article was definitely one of the cooler articles I've read in a while. Very informative. I love how the Silver Institute was incorporated in, so they give a lot of statistics about silver and production and supply and demand. So anyways, though, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you thought this video was educational, informational, or at least just entertaining, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe because I'm posting daily videos. I posted another video earlier in the day. Definitely want to check that out. It's definitely a good video as well. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think about this article. Do you think silver could be used in a vaccine to help combat the coronavirus, and what would that look like for silver's price? Could we see bullish prices? Could we see silver start to outperform gold? That's looking like what's more than likely going to be happening. So thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.